vault. That is also where Salandre said he would keep some secrets. Salandre suspected the provost to keep his secrets in a vault of some kind. Did we find it? The structure of the vault was close in kind to the design in use in banking. A large circular door and walls of plate steel. But sealed inside wasn't silver or gold, but row upon row of books. Loft. That was his secret? His secret were books. They must be important books. Let me look at the books again. Can't we look at the books? Because I would be really curious. I'm really curious what's written inside those books that were hidden so well. Maybe Salandre can give us a hint. Maybe we should just go to the Blue Orchard and tell her what we found. Let's return to the hidden passage and head off to the Blue Orchard. In the lounge, we have to climb the stairs to the mezzanine. We have to follow the hallway to the parlor and return to the staircase. Descend the staircase. Descend it once again. Can I return to the terrace? Is that the right thing to do? It is. Descend the stairway to the river. Examine the institutional gateway. Descend to the promenade. Now, how do we get to her the easiest way? I will just try. Should we go to the Latin Quarter? No, that wasn't quite right. Oh, here we are. Take the winding side street to the Iron Gardens. And examine the entrance gate in the forecourt, the crystalline gate. Enter the Iron Gardens and continue over the walkways to the Blue Orchard. The music of the tower could be heard even here, faint in the breeze, through panels open to the night air. You made it, I presume, Salandre says. I'm glad that old thing is getting some use, though I can't say I've heard this piece before. However, before you consider to tell me the location of the hidden archive, I must, to honor the dead, ask if you wish to hold to their blood pact and refuse to disclose on those grounds. To spill our blood is to put your word to the fire, if you recall, and so much blood was indeed spent. She looks down, then continues, I will take your answer regardless. I see. It is done, then, she replies. But come now. I've asked much of you. Now I'd be honored to provide an epilogue to the stories you've bared witness to. Marcel, she answers with sadness. Marcel, he was demoted back to the rank and file, and with the great war on the horizon, this was nothing short of a death sentence. But it seemed by some grace of chance he was provided with a stay of execution, and he made it through war with 3 limbs intact. She made a pained grin and continued, More than many, I expect. But then, the fool, he went and died a hero's death despite, gunned down in Berlin during the Spartacists' last stand. She shakes her head. He was one of us, after all. Continue. Eugenie? She got through it all of sound mind and body. She's in Paris now. the darling historian of another movement, calling themselves Dada, whatever that means. And I follow, and let us witness this together. As she walked through the orchards, she ran the tips of her fingers through the blue petals with the gentlest of touches. The black spires of the skyline loomed overhead, and it felt like it was night here, as if by some whimsical twist on the part of the cosmos. I want to follow Saint-André. I think it's over. Those are the credits. To burn in memory. Credits. Team. Writing, code, music and CSS. Orihaus. Graphic design and illustration. 3 Wise Men. Johannes Poel. Additional code and support. Divine Lou Linviga. Thanks and testing. Porpentine, Nimi Wolf, Mako Yes, Logan Blackburn, Jonah Davidson, and Max Deviant. Inspiration. Music, Jerome Reuter, Rome, Leo Fede, Arvo Pärt, Lisa Gerard, Dead Can Dance. Visuals, Francisco Goya, Gustave Doré, Arnold Böcklin, Harry Clark. Writing, G.K. Chesterton, Oscar Wilde, Anais Nin, William Gibson, and Edgar Allan Poe. I have to grin reading this because I love Edgar Allan Poe. Note: click the scroll in the left icon bar to return to the game. That's what it is for. But the game is over. And we only get to the credits when we click it. Whew. That was a really intense experience. I have to confess something. In that scene where the watchmaker got shot, I actually had tears in my eyes when I read that. Maybe you could tell by my voice. When I read Marcel, I was actually crying there. So, this story really got to me. And I just loved walking through these empty streets. I know it's all in my mind. I know it's all in your mind as well. But this city really exists, even if it's only in our minds. And those people, their stories, their lives, I feel like they are real as well. Maybe not in our world, but in memory. Thank you very much for letting me play your beautiful game, Orihaus. And thanks to all of you for witnessing this trip through a long gone time period and through a long gone city with me. Goodbye.